All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world, and welcome once again to this wonderful YouTube platform. This is Exposed News TV, your one and only YouTube platform that gives you updated news and information on everything happening in Biafran territory. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel once again, and do not forget to share our video to as many groups, to as many platforms as possible, as we continue to give you all the legit news as it dey happen. Now let us go straight up to the issue on ground, the issue that we have for you today. And before we go into the issue of the videos that I'll be dropping, that is the issue of the sit at home. As we all know, how the sit at home is going, and it has actually remained a sacrosanct move. Everybody in Biafran land knows that Mondays is strictly for Onyendo Mazanam de Kanu, and to also remind the world that Biafrans are calling on for the freedom of their people. That is why Mondays is set aside for that. Nobody is being enforced into doing it. For people who feel that they are enforced, the reality is that majority will always have the vote, because I will always say the reality on these things. There is no way everybody will support the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoku. But we are happy that at least over 50 million Biafrans, are actually keying in into what he is doing, and we are seeing, at least we are seeing what he is doing for Biafra. Now, leaving the issue of the sit at home. Now, instead of the so-called DOS, or whatever they call themselves, and those who have decided that their major problem is the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoku, instead of them to speak out and continue to speak, concerning the massacre that Biafrans are getting in Biafran land, they have continued to fight a man who have actually continued to speak out. This is just the case of VDM, very dark man. The way he speaks out, the way he tries as much as possible to defend the people. He's not an activist, quite all right. He's not a freedom fighter, quite all right. But the reality is that he sees himself as an online police who continue to speak, for the people. But despite the fact that this guy is being truthful, have you noticed that people still hate him? There are people who are disgusted by what he's doing. And that is how, the world works. No matter how good you are, no matter what you are doing, in favor of your people will definitely talk against you. And that is why, if you feel you're on the right path, like I always say, when you feel that, what you're doing is the right thing, you have to keep on doing it irrespective of what anybody think or say about you, because definitely people will talk. And what am I saying this? I am saying this because of the DOS. Instead of them to talk about the incessant empire, the massacre, the genocidal attack in Biafran land, the massacre by the Nigerian police, the massacre by the Nigerian army, the massacre by the Nigerian navy and the rest of them, what they are doing, the atrocious things that they are doing in Biafran land. Let me tell you, as a matter of fact, it has gotten to the level where Biafran land has become a place for organ harvesters. And we know that the military and the police have actually, have contributed immensely to all these. They have contributed to the so-called organ harvesting that we are seeing in Biafran land. An innocent man was killed in Enugu last week. An innocent man who went out, to hustle for what he and his children will eat, was massacred. The Ojah, the flute man, the Ojah man, these guys that blows flute. He's a popular guy in Enugu state. He was massacred by the so-called Nigerian police. And the most annoying part of it is that these people came out they came out clearly and said that he was killed out of mistake. You're using people's life to practice how to shoot. How can you come out to say that he was killed out of mistake when, over 8 bullets were recovered in his body? We saw nothing less than 8 bullet holes on his body. And you're saying that you shot the first one out of mistake, the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth, down to the 8th out of mistake. This is one out of so many people that have actually been massacred in Biafran land. That is why this eradication that the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoku is trying to do must continue, because the moment these people are totally eradicated from Biafran land, the better for Biafrans. Now let us go into the videos I have today, so that you can see with your eyes that people are really sitting at home. The videos are actually showing the most busiest place in Biafran land. I'm talking about Onitsha and Aba. These are main markets, Ariara, Mgwa Road, and the rest of them. Then you're coming to Onitsha main market. These places are in total shutdown. People are obeying, because they have seen the light, at the end of the tunnel. But the big question is, why is the DOS always fighting the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoku?
This is Ojah today, Ojah main market. Today being the 28th of October 2024, Monday start home update. As you can see, all plazas still remain under lock and key. Solidarity protests for Muslim unconditional release and for Biafran freedom. There is a referendum that is ongoing, and if you are a Biafran, a hardcore, if you haven't voted, go out there and vote. Vote for your freedom and freedom of your people. Muslim must be released, and it comes December 2nd. Biafra redeclaration is sacrificed.
Now shut down. No one live to lift up their head, because today is a cartoon. The freedom of Biafra is the ultimate in everything. And we thank God for what God is doing. What Biafra is doing all over the world is what expecting for global peace. We thank God that freedom is ultimate. Anyone that is free indeed. We are going free, and nothing can stop it. We are going free. Yes, look at everywhere shut down because they want to go home. Nobody can stop that. You can see everywhere is shut down. Every shop shut down. Thank be unto God today for what God is doing. Look at every shop shut down. At an evolution, beautiful thing on every side. It's a great thing. So when you start to to Sire, December 2nd is very close. So get prepared. In home, nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop it. Support Biafra government in exile. Support de facto government in homeland. Support your people. That is it. Because freedom is ultimate. Freedom is ultimate. Support them. Then we are going home. It's a beautiful thing to go home. It's a beautiful free on every side. We are going home. Keep all the fire burning up. Biafra government in exile under the auspices of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Muslim Kanusitato is going well, and I'm telling you, it's going well. Yeah. Spread this message everywhere. Let them know we are going home. This Biafra is for all of us. Let's do it once and for all. Go home. Thank you. Global News reporting from the Industrial Hub of Africa. Pastor precisely.
Demand self-referendum. In a practical way. This is the overcrowded, most populated, popular market in West Africa. Consistency is the key to freedom. This is Ojah today, Ojah main market. Today being the
Except this freedom of Biafra. If you know you are not supporting freedom of Biafra, you are gone. This is the reason why I am so furious with that Delilah, that evil woman. I am so furious. And you know what the DOS are using these women to do? Every of these women under them. Take, for example, FA. The same thing. Got her. They turn all of that to Olosho. They will have them to themselves, have the videos, and at the end, they will use them. You know, FA could not even hide her own any longer. She have to come out plain and accept. She said, yeah, she did it. Yeah, she's sleeping with them. She accepted that whenever they go for protest, they pay and she will do. That is it. The same thing they have used Ejiro Bikadi to do in Finland. They all confess of how these men are using them.
Because they are criminals. Criminals.
Yes, just to blackmail them. Because if they send them around and they refuse to go, just the way they hold this Delilah to ransom, so they will open that video. They will open her nakedness, and that is why they are afraid. We know all this. But so far you said you still continue to open your gutter mouth and come out to be talking trash at our prime minister. We are ready for you day and night. That is just the fact.
Thank you, my sister. Just to add to that, the Nigerian government has failed. They have failed woefully because, number one, the government is unable to provide basic service or interact with other states. They cannot. When they interact with other states, they are going there to tell them they cannot even make a discussion. Give us Simon Ekpa. Bring him down here so that we can crucify him. They cannot interact. Nobody takes them seriously. Everything that comes from the zoo, everybody now know, because according to record, they thought the zoo would have ended a long time ago. They were even surprised that the zoo is still holding on, clutching in for a very tiny strings of rope. The international community is gathering on them, is closing in on them. They can feel it. Everybody is jittery. They don't know how to handle this. According to record, I did not even read it properly. Apparently, these wicked people have traveled out of the country, both of them, many times. I'm going to dig out where I found that information. Within the space of 1 year that they've been there. At one time, just last week, both of them were not in the country. This one is going there. That one is going there. What are they looking for? Beggars. Beggars. That their country is listed among the countries that are going to be fed by the international community. Fed because their country people are hungry. Over more than 80% of their people only survive on the meals they provide in a day. Everybody is hungry. Useless failed state. There is no political, there is political instability everywhere. That moron, I'm going to play him, Musa has confirmed. Christopher Musa, we are fighting here, we are fighting there, we are fighting there, we are fighting there. Political instability. The country is at its knees. Economic decline. Economic decline. People are suffering every day. People are protesting for food. They are hungry. Now in Yoruba area, we saw on social media, some rich people are cooking food. Now people are going to go and eat. This is how they have subjected the people to their knees. And the leader is telling them, when you were producing a lot of oil and you were making money, what did you do with it? Now that I've come to be the prime minister, don't disturb me. Oh. Don't tell me that you are hungry. That is your response from your prime minister. I be your president, they call it. From your president, that is the response from him. He said in those days we were producing a lot of crude oil, we were making money. What did we do with the money? Now that he is president, you people are saying this and that. There's no money, there's no crude oil. Oh yeah, go ahead and do whatever you want to do. Useless country that is on its knee. Poor infrastructure. We know that The roads are treacherous. Their people are dying. That useless the Delta State governor that he called himself, that useless man, one TikTok guy, that the road was so bad that when it rains, it's like a swimming pool. The man wanted to show by demonstrating, by protesting. He told them that give me soap, let me bath in the road that they have provided for us. What did they do? This is the criminality of this country. They will use their power to subjugate people. They went to intimidate him, arrest him because it's showing that useless, they call him that useless governor that he called himself, the governor of Delta State. He had the audacity to go and be arresting this guy. Now God knows what they've done with him, and people are laughing. People are laughing. And you hear the likes of Arise News, they are talking about it and doing nothing. This is what is happening. Individuals are being punished, they are being subjugated in the country. People are dying every day, they are being adopted every day, everywhere. That is what the idiot did. High crime rate. Everywhere is full of crime. All the women have turned to whatever Olosho. Our young men, they are doing 419 Yahoo, all sorts of things. The police and all their defense forces, they are even the worst. The police are the worst. Oh, they are the ones collecting money, bribe money, because they are not being paid enough. Just as the citizens are being hungry, they are hungry. They will be collecting. In fact, there was one that the guy actually asked him to take only 1,000 naira. Hell, he only took 1,000 naira for bribe. He was telling them, I'm going to judge. So there's a lot of places I'm going to pass. If I give you 2,000, how much am I going to pay till I get to where I am going? This is an indictment. This is why the international community must let us do what we want to do. Do not be a stumbling block to our life. People say enough. Our prime minister is Toknadu. Enough is enough. When he says enough is enough, he carries out his own enough is enough. The rest of the likes of Shoare and all of these other people killing people unnecessarily, telling them to go and protest. They only want something for themselves. They will not do anything. It is only Biafra that is the solution and is the answer to this problem. Enough is enough, and that is one. Yes, so, and then the corruption. Where do we want to start with the corruption? Where the whole president of the country, he is the president, he has health issues which he has not disclosed to us, but we know he goes abroad at least once in a month or every fortnightly to sort out his health issues. This is a man who said he's the president, he is even the minister for petroleum oil. These are criminals from the pit of hell. All of them are corrupt to the hell. There is he's the minister for petroleum oil. Ask him. They have ruined that place to stupor. He's now got a company in Malta where he's the one doing the refined petrol, bringing it back to the country, and where the country is paying him trillions of naira for them to supply petrol. And that is why they were sabotaging. That is why Dangote said, if you do not release everything you promise to give me, I will lay it out to the world to know your atrocity. This is a criminal that ate Lagos State to stupor. Now he has carried out in the federal government. His family, do you want of money these people have been squandering? They have been squandering. The list of how they have destroyed the country. I'm doing this. I am going to list it. What they have done. They have renovated this, renovated that. They have they renovated what is his name? The Boko Haram the Boko Haram leader. They renovated his
Shetima.
Yes, so they renovated. If you see how much money these idiots have been spending,
Nigeria is a capture state. Anybody that is going there is just for their own benefit. Look at Peter Obi.
Now.
Peter Obi went to the extent of congratulating Gowon, 90 years old Gowon, that killed our own people, more than million people died in the hand of Gowon. And Peter Obi, that the rest of the zoo youth are hoping that is going to save them. Peter Obi went and congratulated somebody that is holding the blood of over 5 million people. He went and congratulated him, telling him that he has done well for killing his people to hold Nigeria to become one. Do you understand? This is the extent they can go. All they want is for their own selfish reason, nothing else. Nothing else. Do not hope that one agent is coming to come and save you apart from Biafra in that geographical location. Apart from Biafra, nobody else. No one else. I hope they are disappointed now, the obedient. Are they not disappointed?
My sister, that is how Chukwu Okike Abịama wants it. I will play Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this where he says this Chukwu Okike Abịama will be the one that will restore Biafra. No man will claim that they did it. This is how Chukwu Okike Abịama wants that London boy. That London boy, Chukwu Okike Abịama wants to really strip him naked. Completely strip him, and then he will go mad in the markets. That is what Chukwu Okike Abịama wants. That is why he will continue to make catastrophic mistake. He has no more supporter. People dislike him to the core. I am looking for that video where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that this man is a criminal. He killed people and put them in the Izu River. He killed them. And he wanted investigation. Peter Obi is a murderer, he said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said he's a murderer. So don't even let's talk about this murderous man. The man that's supposed to, anyway, he knows his days are numbered. I'm telling you, everybody is closing in on every single one of them. He will strip himself naked. He will use his own mouth to confess. He will use, that is the confession he's going through. He's going through that confession, and I can tell you the fact. That is why God is using him. He will say everything, and people will see him for what he is. He will strip himself naked. Obi, I can guarantee you. This is the process that is going through. He used his mouth to go to Brekete and saying, Biafra, there's nothing like Biafra. Biafra is dead. You will use that mouth you used to call. This is Biafra is God's own country. You use your mouth to say he's dead, and you will strip yourself naked. The process has started for him. I am very much conscious and aware of a lot of people that is here. So, Nkuruka, thanks for coming. And our lovely Jacob Biora has been patient. Agujebe is here. Mazioyeka is here. Thank you very much. Just let me finish the corruption. We left the corruption, then judicial ineffectiveness. You people know about the judicial ineffectiveness, which is our typical one is our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Every court on earth has said release him. Even the UN arbitrarily said release him and pay him compensation. Everybody know. That is why when Shetima is jumping from one country to the other, he went to Sweden again. Because when he went to Finland, he didn't get joy. He went to Sweden and say, no, Sweden and Finland and Norway, they are all the same. Because they think, because Norway is holding Amazonia, this thing. He said maybe Sweden has a influence on Norway. Maybe they can go from the back door and see what they can do for our prime minister. That is why he went to Sweden. Nothing more. This is what they are doing. But it will not work. Because they know that they've committed crime. There's somebody already that you kidnap. You are a kidnapper. No country wants to talk to international kidnapper. So you have failed. So, and you know all the judicial corruption, that ineffectiveness that is going on in the country. We can't begin to name them. The military interference. That one, if I start, the people put up their hands. They will not have opportunity. So I will say, I will leave this military interference till later. But my joy is that they came yesterday. They got water, big one, water, promise. Thank you. I yield my mic. Go ahead, Jacob Biora, and give your submission. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much, my sister Clara Dean. This spirit of Biafra that is upon you, I pray that the spirit will be upon all of us, so that we may be able to fire our enemies from all blocks, from all angles. I thank you, Chukwu Okike Abịama, for everything, for the journey so far, for the way it has been leading us, for the way we've been taking our template in a meticulous way. I thank you, Chukwu Okike Abịama, for the journey. And I say, may His grace continue to reign upon our life. Say. I want to greet you, the host, Lady Clara Dean. Helen Peter, the co-host, Mazi David Nana, all the ministers in the house, my brothers and sisters, my fellow Biafrans all gathered here today. I greet all of you. I say welcome to today's space. I do not have much to say concerning the topic of today. Who is Simon Ekpa? Simon Ekpa is the last man that will take us to the promised land. That is the definition of Simon Ekpa. And to talk about the Delilah of our time, I just want to, because I've been sitting and thinking, what will make a woman to act in this manner to a very good man like Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, a man who is the desire of every lady in the world, will make a woman to act in this kind of manner.
My brother, rejection. She has been rejected. When you have been rejected as a woman, is the scorn of a woman that is being rejected. That is what is making her go goo and gaga. She will strip naked. Don't worry.
There is
go
one
ahead.
thing that only came to my mind, and the only thing that came to my mind is that she's definitely an agent by a secret service. And when I recall that when Mazin Nnamdi Kanu started this agitation, when he took over from Wazirike, he must have been identified by the UK secret agents that this guy is going to rise this Biafra agitation. And the Biafra agitation is very sensitive to them, and it's a great concern to them. So they profiled him and say, if we leave this guy, he might spring up this agitation and to go to a large extent. So what best can they do? They recruited a woman to attach to him, to monitor him, know about him, and if possible, if he rises beyond what they perceive, the woman should bring him down or eliminate him at all costs. So that is the process where they recruited Delilah and attached her to become Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's wife, unknown to our leader. So she became the wife, acting as if she's a good person, that she's very nice to him, not knowing that she's an agent of a secret service because of the Biafra agitation. In order not to let this agitation go far, she has to act, know what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is doing. And if the agitation rises beyond their perception, she will bring him down. And that is simply what I perceive that she has come to do. And she has been doing this thing even because I came to the reasoning. Why will a woman, as gentle as Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is, why will a woman be hooking him in his trouser, be wanting to blow him, slap him, harass him in the house? The simple answer is this. Just go, make sure you make him angry, let him touch you, then you call the police. They will come there and arrest him. That alone will disgrace him, will bring down his reputation, and those who are following him will no longer follow him because they will say it's a woman beater, it's a woman harasser. Yeah, they will give him all sorts of names. She didn't succeed at that. And that is where they now planned and, kidnapped him from Kenya. This Delilah of a woman is purely an agent of either this UK secret service, which they are using.
She is a Jezebel, nothing more.
Which
She's
they are
a
using
Jezebel
to
from the pit of hell.
Yeah, because some of the characteristics of these people is that they don't have shame. Two, once they are given that mandate, they will fulfill that mandate. It's only death or they call that mission back. That is the only thing that will stop them. And three, they can sell their body to get their results. No matter what they sell anything they have to get what they want. And the second aspect of it is that she might have been recruited by DSS through maybe her father has a dirty skeleton in the cupboard and they pressurize her that if you don't do this, we will do your father this one. So you have to cooperate and give us what we want. Or she must have been blackmailed.
It is not, my brother. Sorry, we keep interjecting you. We need to. Sorry. I do apologize for that.
Okay.
No, it's not might. It might not. Don't use the word might be from recruited by the secret agent. She's doing the work of the secret agent now, so we can come to a conclusion. When you do your analysis, we cannot come to a conclusion that it is true that she's definitely working for the secret agent. We be it wherever secret agent it is, but we know definitely one of them is the Zoo Nigeria, because she's doing exactly what she wants them to do: attack the prime minister so that Biafra will not come. Attack your so-called husband so that Biafra will come. You remember, it was when they wanted to marry her that women were pouring urine or something on Mazinam Dikanu, because it was Wazurike and all of these people that introduced this Delilah to this man. If they were the one, it was all set up. Your analysis is making sense, but come to the conclusion, because it's doing exactly what they want them to do. Because somebody who was silent for over 3 years, this is the 4th year of your so-called whatever partner you have a child for, was kidnapped in such a manner, and it's now you are bringing up your head because you know declaration of Biafra is on the 2nd. That is the way it is. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. You're making a good submission.
Thank you very much, my sister Clara Dean. That is just the fact. I don't want to just conclude it there, but since you said so, yes, because all indication from her character, from her behavior, from her playing patterns, it has indicated that the mandate to her was to destroy this man. If you cannot destroy him, find a way to kill him. That is just the mandate, and that is what she's been doing. Because if you watch all the things this woman has been doing, she's not even talking about the release of her husband.
Poison our leader survived in her hand. Our leader survived many poison. She poisoned our leader several times. Go and make inquiry. That woman poisoned several times in London. They made our leader to leave.
That's what I'm saying. It's just the definition of an agent, because everything she doesn't agitate for her husband to come out. No effort she has made ever for her husband to release. Rather, she is fighting those who are fighting to release her husband, those who are making effort. What is her business with IPOB and the affairs of IPOB? Or what is her business with our prime minister and what our prime minister is doing? Because her mandate was that bring that man down, whatever means you can. Don't let his agitation or whatever he's agitating for or whatever he believes in to rise again. Make sure that thing dies. That is your mandate. Is it whatever means possible you want to use to do it, do it. And that is what she's exactly executing. And she cannot stop until either she dies or they recall her from that mission. So we Biafrans, we will not let her rest, because she's not going to stop. She doesn't have shame. They don't have shame. An agent, a secret agent that is a female does not have shame. They have the baddest of characters, the baddest of profile. They can do anything. They can kill, they can sleep with anybody, as long as they're able to achieve their aim. You see, so we should not give her sleeping space, because she's not going to back down. Her mandate they've been given to her, and they will continue to pressurize her to deliver. But she has come to meet us, and we will take her toe to toe, face to face. In any way she comes, we'll give her bumper to bumper. And at the end of the day, she will die, and she will be forgotten like every other Delilah, forever about Sabo that have risen right from the ages that we have been fighting for this Biafra. I thank you very much, my brothers and sisters, my fellow Biafrans. We will continue to fight. We will never give up. This fight is a fight to finish. This agitation, we've continued to agitate for it. We will never give up. We will fight this fight till the end of we getting Biafra. If we don't get Biafra, this fight will not stop. And that is where we will stop. Biafra or Biafra. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I yield my mic.
Thank you so much, Helen. We've got so many people, a lot of people are on the mic. Please do share this space. We normally share the space when you come to the speaker side, and everybody on the space. We need to make sure this information is just decimated or all over. People are hearing us. We are telling it the way it is. Please share the space. I think
Agujegbe is the next person, isn't it?
Yeah, and then Nkiru has been trying to. Oyinsi have said, okay, Oyinsi, yeah. Nkiru, I don't know if you are not able to put your hands up. Agujegbe is next, but I mean, being a lady, I don't know if my brother Agujegbe will allow Nkiru to go ahead, and then you can go next. Please indicate. Oh yes.
Have I spoken?
Go ahead, Nkiru.
Have David spoken?
Who? Nkiruka, go ahead.
Okay.
Have David spoken?
David have spoken. No, Haba.
David, yes. Okay. Oh, my sister.
David, Nana, you spoken. Go ahead, Nkiruka. David, go ahead.
Okay, my dear sisters. Waiting the shell. Waiting the happen. Waiting the happen. Oh God. Anyway, I greet my beautiful brothers and sisters on this space, genuine Biafrans, because I know that all these other saboteurs, our Igbo brothers and sisters, will be saboteurs, where they hold the meeting ahead, all those fake Ndubisi and all of them, Afrikaner. I'm sure they always come anonymous, they listen, and then they'll go and use us and hold meeting. Then they anonymous, but they listen, they're fake people. Okay, my dear brothers and sisters, my genuine Biafrans only. I greet everybody. I greet our leader. I greet our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We continue to pray for him, Chukwu Abiyama, and this treacherous lady that I don't know I don't know how that lady entered into his life. Our handsome leader. That this treacherous woman. Apunilo. Where is she come enter into this man's life? The thing they pain me. I greet our leader, my sisters. I greet our leader. Then I greet our able prime minister. Where we go? What did we for do? What did we for do for that zoo? If no be for Mazi Simon Banjok. What did we for do? People like me, where don't go the other side, go do small battle. Where this other man, where we they do this the last year. I spent all the money I spent last year. Where we they do that? This foolish man, since yesterday I've been crying for what this man posted. Posted.
My sister Nkiruka, God has answered your prayer. Don't cry anymore. God wants to strip him naked. That is why he is doing what he's doing, so that the likes of you and a lot of people will know. Everybody is leaving him because they can see him for his true color. The London boy is a curse. He is a murderer of his people. He killed those people and threw them into Izu River. So don't cry. This is what God wants to do. Chukwu Abiyama is in this freedom. He will strip every single one of them naked, and he will throw them in the gutter where they belong. I'm telling you, God has heard your cry. No more cry. Rejoice. Continue to pray to God to strip him more naked, so that people will see his true color. He's an evil human being. Go ahead.
God will never forgive. God, that is it. It shall never be well with Mr. P2B. Mr. P2B shall never be well with you. He shall never for making Igbos cry, lament yesterday, lament, and all these some of these are fun jazz, and some Fulani people were laughing at us on the timeline. We are laughing at us.
My sister, so you were listening when I was saying it, that those who were supporting him, they should be ashamed. Obi, Nigeria politician is that all man to yourself, God for everybody. They are all going there for themselves, their family, and their loved ones. nothing else, nothing more. And no president or present government that will be better than the one of yesterday. It will never happen. It will get worse. He like made the person wear holy. It will get worse. The only solution is division. When you divide it, everybody will find out how to repair their own side. That is the only solution, and that is our savior. So therefore, nobody should stand on our way. Not even that Delilah, the Jezebel of our time. We will crush her. We are ready to open space on her head every blessed day. So far she's not ashamed, we are no longer ashamed. We will dance this dance of Osurugede. We will dance it together. Thank you. Continue.
Let that let that woman get ready, because say throughout last year I never saw that woman typing anything. All of a sudden, you just saw Uchechi Okukano. I say, where did this one? Where did this? Myself, I was even thinking that, hey, this one, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in custody. Hey, why his wife will be visiting Nigeria, visiting the zoo, visiting zoo. Hey, she will even be find small apartment for that Abuja, where she a temporary apartment where she will be. From there, she will just be, an easy way to. I didn't know that the woman is a devil. Eh? Hey, my dear, since I moved over to my people, since I crossed over to my people, I begin to discover that crossing over means moving from that yeye camp, that smelly camp that I was deceiving myself last year, saying that we were doing campaign for this yeye man P2B. Eh? When I when I moved to my correct place, my Biafra, where I've been supposed to do since. When I moved to my correct place, Biafra, I begin to discover that this Uchechi, Mazi's Nnamdi Kanu, his wife, well, anyway, ex where he's supposed to be. But I see that's how Yeye profile. She wrote wife of Nnamdi Kanu. I say, what kind of woman is this? What kind of woman is this? All the atrocities you've been committing on what you have been doing. It's not you have been doing. Yet you still are writing the wife of Nnamdi Kanu, so that people will know the wife of Nnamdi Kanu, and you are against our prime minister. How dare this woman come and says? Can you imagine that? She don't buy market too. She don't buy market. We Biafran madams, she don't buy market for this X app. Yes, so and everywhere we see her message, if it's Facebook or if it's the other side, is it TikTok or Instagram, we will face this with Chinchi, whatever. That is what her name is, Chinchi. Uchechi. I know that you're on Anonymous listening. Hey, you don't buy market, so we will face you squarely. You will say, this one will not be man fight. Now woman fight. We see all these madams. See, as Claudines, I just see Madam Helen Peters. Some of us are not here, and all of them fire. They are more fire. Like say me, I know Sabi fire like you people. Claudines, say Helen Peters. Say me, I know Sabi fire. Like mouthpiece of the gods.
We there, we there. In any corner she wants it, we are here. We are not going back. Because you know what this woman is trying to frustrate? If we had not been following our leaders and brokers, this woman will have misled every one of us.
Oh.
So sometimes I will go back and listen to our leaders broker. I will like, where am I not getting in? What is this woman trying to say now? When I listen to our leaders broker, the thing will energize me the more that I should just carry, if I had the bomb or the atomic something to bomb that zoo and let it come down today, I will do it, because that is the power that my leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has given me. That this woman is trying to frustrate because she has gone to sleep with that pig in the creek. She has slept and her nakedness is everywhere that she wants to kill herself for. We are here for her. We are here. We are not going anywhere. Until she crawled back to where she was, she's good 3 years that she was silent. Except she will come out